All right, what is going on, everybody? Today I wanted to go quickly over DRE digital race engineering. It doesn't seem like this is very known or very popular at this particular time, but I'm hoping to change that because the features of DRE, once you get it figured out, is extremely useful and, in my opinion, is a must-have tool if you are serious about iRacing. I say iRacing because it's not implemented in other sims yet. However, that is coming. I've got it right here from the man himself over here on Discord. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. So right here we got it. Bring us on over here. Something I start working on ASAP. So the 2024.1 release is what he's basically trying to get out so we can have implementation for other sims. I'm not sure which one he's going to start on. He's got a roadmap on his website if anybody wants to go check it out, thedigitalraceengineering.com. So what I like about it is it keeps up the duration. I've done 127 hours of DRE, so I'd like to assume that I've used it enough to give my opinion. I've done over a crap load of distances and laps, and it says I was P27. I didn't race last night, so I don't know what's up with that. I might have to let him know about that. All I did was go into a practice session, so not really sure about that. Commands used, alerts I've been, alerted of, things like that. Check this out. Great thing about DRE is if I'm in a car, I don't have to worry about scrolling through the black box. I don't have to worry about, the chat getting too loud or anything like that. Increase chat volume. Boom. Decrease chat volume. Got it. DRE's too loud. Decrease DRE volume. So you have these abilities during the race. You can even... How's it going, DRE? So he'll talk back to you, things like that. You can tell him left side tires only. You can do him one tire only, front tires, rear tires, all that good stuff. It's all right here. And all you got to do is talk to him. It's fantastic. Another good thing is analytics. We've got an analytic page here. This goes over your lap times, your median, your class. Like, it'll keep, like, I haven't raced in a while in iRacing, which is why I don't have any data right now. But if I was to race this season, all kinds of sessions would be recorded. I would know all kinds of information about, what class I was quick in and things like that. But say I want to go practice, like I do a lot of oval racing, or have here lately. I'll be able to find my fuel consumption. I'll be able to go practice and figure out my tire degradation and see, if I go run 10 laps, how much tire wear am I going to get? Okay, if I make this setup change, how much tire wear am I going to get now? Okay, if I run this line. So you get that information, and then you're going to get pit information because it's like, oh, hey, your tires are going to wear out at this particular time. You're probably going to need a pit around here, you know what I'm saying? And then it's also got auto refuel. So it's automatically going to auto refuel. Like, you're not going to have iRacing do it for you. He can do it, and you can even voice in what you want to be done. Like, maybe you want to make a last second change. You can tell it how many liters or gallons you want in the tank. It's fantastic. And to find the commands, you just go down here to the command sheet. So, like right here, I went to DRE. I was hollering the commands. You go to this plus, and it tells you all of the list of things you can say for him to decrease the volume of DRE. We can come in here and look at control car pit. So this is one of them. Change front tires only. Change rear tires only. Change left tires only. Like, these are all voice commands I can tell DRE, and it will implement that straight into the game. This is something that Crew Chief doesn't do. And honestly, Crew Chief at times gets a little annoying. Well, in here, you can go into, I believe it's sound. Where is this at? I gotta minimize it because I'm not used to it being full screen here. Recognition. So we'll quickly go over recognition because you may have to mess with the minimum confidence for short, long, and all this stuff. And this basically is the confidence in the log So if you look right here, you can see next to it confidence 55/5, 83/5. So it's basically letting you know a percentage or whatever it is. It's confident that's what you said. So you may have to mess with that a little bit here and there. And then I wanted to show you there is a way to turn down, and excuse me, I haven't done this in a little bit, but you can actually go in here and turn down the amount that the spotter will talk, or how much Dre will talk to you during a race, because sometimes Jim gets a little bit yappy and you can shut Dre up a little bit, you know. You can even mute Dre. And another good thing about Dre is you get these little audibles. So if I'm next to a car and I got a car left and right, I'm going to hear audible in my headset. It's going to be like a little ding, 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 ding like that. And you can turn those volumes down as well. The signals is what they're called. You can turn those up or down as well, so you're not annoyed with it. But those really come in handy. So that way I don't have to listen to Jim talk. I can just, or not Jim, but listen to Dre talk. I just have that information, boom, right there. It's huge. Another thing that I like, this is particularly mostly on oval that this helps. We get what's called a starting sequence. So if, say it's a green, white checkered and you need the upper leg, you're running like 6 or something like that. You're on the outside, and what the starting sequence is you'll come to the line and you can actually physically hear the leader pick up the throttle. And you're going to hear it before you see him take off. Okay? There has been times where I've been further back and I've picked up 2-3 positions on a green, white checkered, all because of my ability to understand that they are taking off and I can actually take off sooner than everybody else, because everybody else is kind of lagging behind. They don't have that information. I mean, it's huge. It really is a must-have. If somebody had this, like in the Coke series, something like, it has to be a huge help. It has to be. I can't see how it's not. But that's the reason why I want to jump out here, because Dre is more than just a spotter. There is so many things. I mean, holy crap. I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of the things that this thing can do. And I've got the unlimited subscription because I wanted all that, but mostly because I wanted the neuro. Okay, now let's jump into the website real quick here. I think I still got it pulled up. Yep, I still got it pulled up. All right, Dre is free. Like I said, currently just iRacing, but it is coming to other sims. It is going to happen. I know it's going to happen. He keeps saying it is, but it's going to happen because he's a man of his word. I've seen the stuff that he says that he's going to do, and he always follows through. He is super, super nice dude. You can get on to his Discord, and he answers questions. It is fantastic. So you're going to get 140 features. Not exactly sure what all of them are. You're going to get 47 alerts. You're going to get 2 signals. The signals are the thing I was talking about, like the audible alarms and stuff like that in your ears and your side by side. I'm going to assume you're probably going to get that. You may not get that starting sequence on the free package. Understandable. The man works extremely hard. This is his full-time job, is doing this. So let's compare this to Crew Chief real quick. Right off the rip, you got visual aids, you got charts and things like that for the overlay, pre-recorded. This right here is maximize your ears to free up your eyes to drive. And that's what I do like about this. I do not have any kind of visuals. I don't need visuals. I can just focus on the car in front of me. If I need to know the strength of field, I just ask it, strength of field, and it tells me. Non-verbal sounds, streaming info continuously. This is what I was talking about, the signals. Then you have some UI navigation. It's a lot better, obviously, than Crew Chief. It's not even a comparison there. It automatically starts up when the PC starts. And then we went over the lap times, fuel, tire, pit, and all that stuff, the graphs. There's a lot more to go with it. The only downside to Dre Free is the neural voices are not there. And that's what you heard me whenever I talked to Dre a while ago. So it's like radio check. Radio check. So that's the neural voice. It sounds like an actual human is talking to you. You only get so many words with the free and the essential and the performance, I believe. It doesn't say unlimited on performance, so I'm assuming that you only get so much, right? You will run out of that really quickly on the free. You know, most iRacers are going to be on for at least, 4 or 5 hours a day doing some racing. It doesn't take long to burn 4 or 5 hours. That's my only gripe about it, is I think that he should allow a little bit more, but then I also understand why he's doing it, because he has to be able to make some money. Which brings me to my next point. You have 3 tiers of the points, or to the you have 3 tiers basically going on. You got the essential, the performance, the ultimate. The essential, you obviously get these extra things right here versus a free, and then you get this with the high or the performance. In my opinion, he needs to get rid of the essentials, or actually needs to get rid of the performance, and he needs to change it to the essentials and just change this to $5 a month. Okay, change it to $5 a month. Give us all this stuff over here, and then you go to the ultimate. I would like to see the ultimate at $15 a month. I think 20 is a little bit much, but it is worth it, at least for me. But the only reason why I really pay for it is because I get unlimited neural voice words. If I would have gotten unlimited neural voice words over here, I wouldn't have bought this, and then I wouldn't have known about all the cool little gadgets that are involved with it. And I think that it's actually worth it, so I don't mind paying it. And I'm going to help everybody out real quick because I've actually applied for it. So you can use code ULTRASPEED, and that will get you 10% off. Yes, I'm going to get kickback, but I really did it for everybody else because I think this is a tool that people need. You know, if you're going to be consistently running iRacing or any other sim whenever he gets that available, you really do need this. It's a fantastic tool. But that's really all I wanted to go over. I wanted to go over all this real quick. Like, each and every one of them tier, obviously you're going to get more things involved. But DRE, in my opinion, is the next level to crew chief. Oh yeah, one more thing before I let you guys go, I wanted to put in here. You can also put in here marked drivers. This is huge. You basically put in their driver number and all that stuff, driver ID on iRacing. You put their name next to it, and you can put dirty driver and stuff like that. If you see your name up here, I'm sorry, but I've had some run-ins, or I don't think I've really had any run-ins with any of these people. It's usually people that I see that are driving very aggressive with people in front of me. So you can actually add those people in there, and you'll kind of know what's going on, and it alerts you that, hey, this person in front of you either A, has a lower I rating than you, or their safety rating is junk, or hey, you've got them marked and it's like, hey, this guy's an aggressive driver, you know, so that way it gives you a heads up of what's going on. That's something else that is really, really huge with this. But yeah, that's all I got. Peace out. See you guys later.